guys, welcome! In this third episode of our High Wizard Guide series, we'll discuss tips for leveling up and earning Zenny. For you to be able to reach the highest potential as a High Wizard, you will need to be efficient in your farming to gain millions of Zenny needed to unlock runes and buy the recommended equipment set. Job Breakthrough to job level 70 is also mandatory as it will open up skills that will greatly increase your damage output. So you need to know where to get high EXP as well as good loots to increase your income stream. We'll be discussing various tips and farming spots per level. Again, I'll leave timestamps down below. Before continuing with this video though, check out the first 2 episodes of this guide if you haven't already. In the previous episodes, we talked about stats, skills, runes, equipment, cards, enchantments, and pets for High Wizards. I'll have those linked down below. Alright, without further ado, let's begin. For High Wizards to be efficient in farming, here are some tips for you to consider. As a skill-based job class, you will find that farming with skills such as level 1 Heaven's Drive and a higher level Napalm Vulcan will continuously drain your SP quickly. To help with SP sustainability when farming, here are some strategies you can use. The first and cheapest technique is to put the plated adventure skill in your auto skill slot. This skill will automatically be used when your SP or HP is below 10%, and it will regenerate your HP and SP until 100%. You won't need to spend Zenny with this strategy, but it will prolong your farming time since it usually takes 30 to 45 seconds to fill up your SP. Another useful tip that may help in SP recovery is to use warm and hot meals. Consuming these meals gives you an amount of SP storage and lets you restore SP by 50 every 6 seconds when your SP is below 40%. The next strategy is to cook and eat 1-star foods before farming. You may cook any of the 1-star foods using 999 ingredients and eat them all at once. This will increase your SP discharge by around 140,000, which will be converted to SP when your SP is below 30%. This amount will be enough to sustain 360 minutes of farming. Lastly, you may want to invest in cards that improve SP regen. The Igira card can be placed in your food gear, which increases int by 2 and SP regen by 5. The Incubus card is a headwear card that increases max SP by 200 and SP regen by 15%. An alternative for the headwear is the Miss Case card, which restores 10 SP for each attack to monsters. This effect is triggered every 5 seconds at most. Now let's go to the auto attack skill slots. As a High Wizard, the 3 most important skills to put in your auto attack slots are Energy Coat, Amplify Magic Power, and the skill you will be spamming. Energy Coat is a great defensive skill that reduces physical damage received and also increases magic damage. On the other hand, casting Amplify Magic Power provides an increased magic skill damage. When choosing the skill to spam, you should take note of the element properties of the monsters you're going to farm. Using the correct elemental skill on a monster with an elemental weakness will greatly improve the damage dealt. You may check the monster's element using the Adventurer's Handbook or in online databases such as Rogard.net or rawexplorer.com. In most farming spots, you will need to just stay at a spot and cast skills from a distance using Stay Alert. This will prevent your character from running around the map, thus increasing your farming efficiency. You can get the Stay Alert skill from the Adventurer skill NPC when you have reached Adventurer Class Scout. If you want to know more about all the other Adventurer skills, I have a video link down below. Now let's take a look into the different food items you can consume. Cooking food for your High Wizard before farming proves very useful to achieve faster kills. A combination of 3 to 4-star cooked foods that give increased magic damage or reduced cast time is really good for farming. An example is a sweet coriander. You would need a frying cookware and the following ingredients: bamboo eggplant, mountain celery, sauce, and cream. This increases magic attack by 36 and at the same time reduces cast delay by 2%. Thus, at the max 6 stacks, you will receive plus 216 magic attack and 12% cast delay reduction. Of course, there are a lot of other options aside from sweet coriander. I've made a video on my top 5 magic attack food. If you want to check it out, I'll have a video link down below. Next, we have kitty cats. Since High Wizards don't have huge HP pool nor high defensive stats, it is helpful to hire the kitty cat Wasabi. He acts as a tank and will take some of the damage that you receive. You can also hire Goro, the healing kitty cat. These support mercenaries will help you survive in areas that have lots of aggressive monsters. Now let's go to farming spots. The Mage class excels in farming as they have powerful magic damage skills that can be targeted on a single monster or in a large area. As there are a lot of monsters in the game, you need to know which are the best ones to farm that will give the most in terms of both EXP and Zenny. After you finish all the Novice quests and job change to a Mage, you may opt to skip the story quest and proceed directly to farming. At level 10, you can start leveling up as a Mage at the Prontera West Gate. The best monsters to farm in this map are the Rocker and Willow. The reason is that the difference between the base and job EXP you will get is quite small, so your job level will not lag behind base level. Just use Soul Strike and auto attacks to kill them. In here, you may have a chance to get a Rocker card which can be deposited in your adventure handbook to have +1 dex. When you are already at level 30, you can leave the Prontera West Gate and make your way to the Ghost Ship. Farm skeletons in this map using Soul Strike since they drop fairly good items such as Steel and the Awakening Potion. They also give higher EXP so you can reach job level 40 in no time. Once you have changed to a wizard, get your Heaven's Drive to level 1 and head out to the Molnir Mountains. In here, you'll be grinding Hornets and spawns where they spawn close together, such as here and here. However, there are a lot of players farming in these spots, so you will find yourself competing for loots and EXP. Just switch channels if these spots are overcrowded. What's good about staying at Hornets is that they drop valuable loot such as the Garlet, Rough Wind, Flywing, and Honey. Getting a Hornet card is the icing on the cake as it sells well in the exchange. It is used to craft essential cards like the Goblin Archer, Steam Goblin, Caramel, and Multiplication cards. Due to the farming efficiency, some players choose to stay here until they become a high wizard. Take note that the level 1 Heaven's Drive consumes a lot of SP, so put Play Dead skill in your auto skill slot. If you're already bored from farming Hornets, you can go to Prontera North to farm Dustiness until you reach job level 40. Just use Magic Crasher instead of Heaven's Drive to kill these winged element insect type monsters since they spawn randomly far from each other. The advantage in farming Dustiness is that they give huge EXP so you can level up really fast. They also drop Skell, which is an important crafting material. After you've changed job to a high wizard, you can proceed to Pion Cave and farm a Daigiras. In order to farm efficiently, you must one-hit them with a level 6 Napalm Vulcan. However, as mentioned in the previous video, you may opt to use a higher level Napalm Vulcan if you cannot one-hit them at level 6. But do take note that this will consume more SP. Agiras give decent job EXP. The only downside in farming here is that evil horns don't sell quite as fast. However, having an Agira card fall into your lap will be really good as you can put it in your foot gear for more SP regen, or you can sell it in the exchange. An alternative to Agiras at level 76 to 85 is the Orc Archers and Orc Warriors at Orc Village or Orc Village South. They give good loot such as the Glass Bead and the Awakening Potion from the Orc Archer, or Skullbone and Rough Iridican from the Orc Warrior. In order to be effective in farming, you need to be able to kill these monsters with 2 hits of level 10 fireballs. The only problem with Orc Archers is that they have the Arrow Repel skill which can knock you back and displace you from your ideal spot. To prevent this from happening, create a room and then you stay alert. When you've reached level 86, you can now farm Anolian or Sting in the Classheim Culvert for more experience until you reach level 99. Monsters in this dungeon spawn relatively fast in groups of 3 and there are a lot of farming spots in this area. Thus, you can just pick an unoccupied spot and leave your High Wizard AFK while casting Lord of Vermilion on Anolians or Meteor Storm on Stings. When you still can't one-hit these mobs, you should put Firewall in your auto skill slot for protection. Although the loots aren't that impressive, the raw Zenny you will get while 1 or 2 hitting these mobs are definitely worth it. Take note though that there are a lot of players farming here, so you may want to switch channels to find a decent unoccupied spot to AFK farm. For me, this is where I'm currently farming to reach level 99. The AoE damage and elemental advantage kills multiple mobs with 1 cast of your Meteor Storm. The XP is still faster as compared to higher level maps such as the Toy Factory, as you would need single target skills for the monsters there. In addition, the monsters there have a relatively higher magic defense. Thus for now, Glassheim Culvert is currently the best map for high wizards to reach the current level cap. Of course, when we become warlocks, more options will be available. Comment down below if you're excited for the next Ragnarok mobile episode release. Alright, so far, all throughout the High Wizard Guide series, we discussed the most important stats, skills, runes, equipment cards, enchantments, pets, leveling tips, and farming spots. I hope you find this series helpful in having a clearer path for your high wizards to achieve immense magic damage. Alright, that's it for this video guys. Comment down below which job class you want me to do next. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching this guide. If you're new here, I would love you to consider subscribing by hitting the red subscribe button down below. I would love to have you back. Thank you for watching and see you in our next episode.